Hey guys, yes, welcome to my channel, Explicit Wellness. Today I will be making Crunch and Munch Buttery Toffee Popcorn. Yes, Crunch and Munch Buttery Toffee Popcorn. Okay, this is going to be popcorn. Okay, I have another flavor for you all. Okay, and I am going to be doubling up my recipe. Okay, let me show you what you will be needing. You will be needing a pot, a scooper, or another spatula that you'd like to use, but this is going to be a scooper. Yes. You will be needing popcorn. I have bought my popcorn pre-made already. I love this popcorn. Everyone loves it. Brims, okay? It's already salted and buttery, okay? You will be needing, let's move up some. You will be needing butter. I bought Lano Lake's unsalted butter. Unsalted, because my popcorn is already salted, so we're going to be needing unsalted butter, because if you're using if you're using salted popcorn, you don't want to use salted butter. You want to use unsalted butter. So we have our butter here, unsalted. Then we're going to move on to our vegetable oil. We have it already measured out, vegetable oil. Then we're going to move on to our peanuts. We need peanuts, because if you want to put peanuts in this Crunch and Munch Buttery Toffee Popcorn, you're going to need peanuts. Okay, and these are, that's that right there. And then I also bought toffee. Well, not really toffee, but honey glazed pecans. So I'm gonna put this at the end of the popcorn cone. Okay, this is your bag. This is the bag I ordered from off of Amazon. So at the end here, I'm going to be putting that toffee at the end, and then adding my popcorn on top of it. Yes. So I bought two kinds. I bought toffee pecans, because this is a toffee recipe. So either or, I just wanted to buy more. But it's going to go at the end, and then the popcorn is going to be added on top of it. Okay, moving along, we have our sugar. We have our sugar here. And we're going to need a half of a cup of sugar. I'm sorry, let's go back. Let's rewind. We're going to need a third of a cup of popcorn. Okay, but I'm going to double it, so you're going to need 1/6 of a popcorn, or however much you want, of brims or of your homemade popcorn. And we have unsalted butter. You're going to use a half a cup, so it's going to be 1/4 of a cup. Okay, 1/4. Then we're going to move on to our vegetable oil. You're going to need 1 tablespoon, but we need 2 tablespoons if you want to double it. Okay, and it's already been measured out. You're going to need 1 tablespoon, but I have doubled it, so it's going to be 2 tablespoons for me. Then we're going to move on to our peanuts, if you want to add or not. This is optional, but we're going to be using unsalted peanuts, 1/4 a cup, and we're going to be using 1/8 of a cup. Okay, and then this is the honey glaze peanuts. I'm going to put that at the end of the cone to make it pretty, and plus for the presentation, plus to make it sweet with the caramelized popcorn. And we have sugar. Sugar, I have already measured these out, like I said before. We're going to be needing 1/2 of a cup of sugar, but we're going to be using 1/4. This is double, remember. Okay, I will be putting the measurements down below, so don't worry. It will be down below if you want to use like a single serving, or if you want to double it up. But I'm doubling up today. Okay, then we have our Karo light corn syrup here. You're going to need 1/4 of a cup, but I am doubling up, so I will be using 1/8 of a cup, which I have already measured out. 2 of them. Okay, and over here is our salt. We're going to need 1/8 of a teaspoon, but I have doubled it up, so it's going to be 2 servings of 1/8. And then last but not least, we're going to need our vanilla extract. You're going to need 1/8 of a teaspoon, but I have doubled it up also. This is your vanilla extract. I doubled it up, but you're going to need 1/8 of a teaspoon. Okay, and we're also going to need our bowls. I have our bowls here, and I have my 2 pans here. Yes, because you're going to need that to spread your popcorn in there and your mixture. Okay, so you all, let's get started. Hey guys, and welcome back. We're getting started. We start with our butter. Our butter. We need our butter, however you want to pronounce it. Our butter. Okay, we're going to put that in there. Okay. Now, this is 1/4 of a butter. Okay, unsalted butter. You remember you need 1/2 if you want to do a single, but I'm doing double. So, this is 1/4 of butter. Okay. Trying to get me a washcloth or something to wash my hands as I do this tutorial. So it's already in there. Okay. This is a Toffee Buttery popcorn, and it's less caramelized. Okay. This is what we're going to be using right here. We're going to put our butter in there. Okay. This is a toffee. It's buttery. It's a buttery toffee, and it's less caramelized. And we're not going to be using baking soda, and we are going to use a pre-cooked popcorn, which I have already showed you by brims. Okay, we're going to be using that. Okay. And this Crunch and Munch has been around for years and years and centuries. Yeah, since 1966, I believe. I researched it. So, yes. And before I get into the history and all of that, my unsalted 1/4 of a butter is in my pot, and my oven is on. Glass top stove is on. Not my oven, but my stove top is on 3. Make sure you keep it on 3. You don't want anything to burn or whatever. Okay. And we are going to use the pre-cooked popcorn like I just showed you. Okay. This Crunch and Munch has been around for years, like I said, since 1966. Okay. And remember, you all remember the Cracker Jack? Yes, it's similar to that. So we're gonna be using Crunchy Munch though. Yeah, I can remember the Cracker Jack when I was young. I don't remember anyone making it back then, but yes, we used to get the little boxes of three boxes came together, folded up together, and it was delicious. But I bought some Crunchy Munch back before a couple months ago, and it did not taste the same. So they really got rid of some of their ingredients. Yes, okay, they really did. Yeah, I didn't like it, so I won't be buying any more Crunchy Munch. I can remember back then when it was so tastefully and crunchy and toffee tasting and buttery or whatever, but they have taken some ingredients out of it. It does not taste the same, okay? So, okay, well, Cracker Jack made, yes, it was made with heavy molasses. It was made with heavy molasses. And the Crunchy Munch is made with butter. As you see, we are making with butter. I don't have any molasses or syrup or whatever for my ingredients. So, yes, we're making it with butter. So, it's heavy with butter and not with molasses, okay? So, that's what the Cracker Jack was made out of. Made out of was molasses. And now Crunchy Munch is made out of heavy butter, okay? Now, in this pot, we have butter, like I told you. I'm going to take it off for a minute as I'm talking to you all. Yes, because I do not want my butter to burn. And if I do that, my popcorn will be in a disaster. So, yes, okay? This is made with, Crunchy Munch is made with real butter, okay? Heavy butter, okay? We put it in our pot. So now we are needing corn syrup, okay? We're going to go over here and get our corn syrup, okay? Remember I told you I use 1/8 of a cup. If you're using single serving, it's going to be 1/8 of a cup. So this is one. Let me see what my utensils are so I can get all of this out. Make sure you get all of your ingredients out because it makes a difference. Not because you just pour it in there, but get all of your ingredients out. Okay. On that side. Okay. Now we're going to be using the other. Remember I told you it was 2? So I'm going to be putting our other corn syrup in there. Make sure you get all of your ingredients out your bowls or whatever utensil you are needing or using. Okay? Yes. Put that in there. Putting my containers to the side. And let that simmer as you can see. Can you all see it? And let it just simmer in there with the butter. And I have my stove top temperature on 3, but I put it to 2. And then I'm going to gradually raise the temperature. Well, right now we're not going to talk about that, but I put it on 2. So if your stove top is cooking a little faster than my glass top oven is, just put it on 2 for right now. until you put all the ingredients in there, and then raise it back up to 3, because the 3 is going to raise the temperature. So right now, just have it on 2, but I would love for you to put it on 3, and it needs to be on 3. Okay, but right now it's on 2. Okay, moving along. Our next ingredient will be salt. We're going to use our salt. We have butter, corn syrup, now it's salt, and then sugar. So we're going to use our salt, which is 1/8 of a cup, which will be 2 of these. We're going to put that in there. Okay. And just stir it up. Stir it up, stir it up, stir it up, stir it up. Okay. Spatula. Because I don't want my pan to scratch. Want to be using this. It's not going to burn. Okay. The next ingredient will be sugar. We're going to be needing 1/2 of a cup of sugar, single, if that's what you're going to do, single dose. But I'm using double, so it will be 1/4 for me. Okay? Okay? This is sugar. But I'm going to be using 1/4 of a cup because I'm doubling it. So just pour that in there. Okay? And every serving, every ingredient I put, I'm going to stir it. Yes, I'm going to stir it in. I don't just want to sit up. We're going to stir it in. Stir, stir, and stir. Remember, we have already put our vegetable oil, our butter, and carob syrup. And remember, you can use a rubber spatula. Okay, so it's not going to burn it, so that's a good thing. Okay, moving along, our next ingredient is going to be our holy grail. Is what's going to make that flavor, which is vanilla. We need our vanilla. Okay, don't forget about your vanilla. Okay, yes, don't forget about your vanilla. So we're going to need our vanilla. Okay, which is vanilla extract, and you need 1/8 of a teaspoon, and I'm using 2, so it's going to be 2 1/8 teaspoon. I'm just going to put that in there. Okay. And I forgot to add my extra vegetable oil, so we're going to put that in there also. Remember, the ingredients will be down below. Okay. Yes, trying to go step by step, y'all. Just bear with me, but it's going to be a very special product of mine. Yes, so we're going to stir that up, and my temperature is still on 2. Just to slow the temperature down, because I don't want to burn my mixture here. And it's smelling so good already with our butter, our vegetable oil, and butter, and our carob syrup, light carob syrup, and our sugar. Okay, moving along. We use our salt and our vanilla extract and we're ready. Okay, just let that sit until it comes to 300 degrees and we're ready. Okay, and just stir it around. Don't walk away from this recipe because it will burn. Okay, we don't want to do that, so just be mindful of what we're cooking. And remember, we're cooking Crunch and Munch, Buttery, Toffee, popcorn. And I have doubled up my ingredients. Okay, just stir it. And like I said before, remember Cracker Jack was made with heavy molasses. This is Crunch and Munch. And it's made with real butter. So that's what we have used today. And in this pot, we are using butter, corn syrup, salt, sugar. And we are going to stir it until it's thick. Okay? Just stir it until it's thick. And until it reaches 350 degrees. But I don't have a monitor, temperature monitor, so thermometer. So we're gonna just eye it because we know when it gets thick. We know when we put our grease in it when it's thin, and we know when it gets thick. Okay, just keep stirring it as it is in the pot. Okay. Please don't burn it. Please don't walk away like I said before. You have to keep stirring it. And please don't have any kernels in your popcorn when we get to that point. But right now, we're talking about the mixture. So I don't want to get ahead of myself. Yes. So like I said, this is a toffee buttery popcorn, and this is less caramelized, and we're not using any baking soda, and we're going to use pre-cooked popcorn like I said for the Crunch and Munch. Okay, and Crunch and Munch has been around for years. I think when I researched it was 1966, 1967. One of those years. And remember the Cracker Jack. Yes, okay. So the Cracker Jack was made out of molasses. This product here is made out of butter, okay? It was heavy molasses then, but this is heavy butter now. Okay? Using these ingredients. Okay. Let's move on. We have butter, corn syrup, salt, and sugar. You're just going to stir until it's thick. Okay? Until it reaches 350 degrees. Like I said, I don't have a temperature, but I am just going by my eye and my measurements until it gets thick. Okay? We don't want to burn, so that's the main thing, important thing. Don't want it to burn, okay? Don't walk away from it, okay? You have to keep stirring it and stirring it and stirring it and stirring it. I still have my stovetop temperature to 2. I'm finna say to 8. Excuse me. To 2. And it's doing good on 2. These glass top stoves, I can't talk right tonight, y'all. These glass top stoves, they burn quickly. So, yes, I have it on 2. It's doing good now. So, I think I'm going to keep it on 2. Unless after I get into my recipe, I need to change my temperature, I will. Okay, we still are stirring it. Okay, until it gets a thick consistency. We still are stirring it until it gets to become a thick consistency, okay? Just going to keep stirring and stirring until it becomes a thick consistency, because we're getting ready to pour this on our popcorn, okay? And I need to get my bowls ready to pour this mixture on my popcorn and get my peanuts ready, okay? So I will be back. Hey you all, hey, we're back. As you can see, my mixture is boiling, getting right, and it's ready to pour on our popcorn. Okay, I have already placed my popcorn in. This is 1 bag of popcorn. And the measurement on this bag is an 8 ounce. This is an 8 ounce popcorn. So I put the whole bag into my pan here. Already pre-made. So now we're going to put this mixture onto the popcorn, okay? Okay, make sure you don't have any kernels in your popcorn, okay? So, and it doesn't. So now we're going to take this off of the stove. Just going to stir it around like that. And remember, what makes your mixture to roll off is the butter. Don't forget about your butter. And I use unsalted butter, okay? 1/4 of butter that I used. And now we're just going to trying to move my tripod here. And we're just going to stir it all around. And don't worry about anything that's not coated, because it will coat itself as we mix with your spatula or whatever you have. Okay, I just burnt myself. Make sure you're careful with this mixture. Make sure you get everything out here. Okay. Because I don't want my mixture to get hard on my pot. Put your little water in there. Okay. And now it's time to mix. I dropped a little mixture here, and it's already getting hard, so be careful. I dropped a little mixture on there. As you can see, I'm wiping it up. I'm going to cut my oven off, and I can get that off later. But make sure, and you're just going to stir it up like so. Keep stirring it up, because you want everything to be coated, okay? All your popcorn to be coated. Fold it in, and fold it in. Yes. Now, I know you saw me put in my vanilla mixture, which was 1/8 of a teaspoon, but I put extra. I just want to just dab a little bit more on here. Spruce it out on here because this is the holy grail of the whole recipe. And I'm just going to keep mixing and mixing and mixing it up. I have turned my stove top off. I keep saying oven. I have turned that off. We just want to make sure everything is incorporated, okay? You also can use, when you get ready to spread this out, this mixture, you can use parchment paper. But I think I'm going to let mine stay in the pan. Yeah, we want everything incorporated. Yes, everything. Okay. And then we probably want to put some peanuts in there. Let's put some peanuts in it. Let's put some peanuts in it. As you can see, I'm putting peanuts in this right here. Yes, and let it all mix up together. And now I'm going to use my hands. Yes. To make sure everything is incorporated up. Make sure your mixture is not hot. I'm going to keep we want everything to get incorporated into this mixture. Now these peanuts are optional. You don't have to put it in there, but I love me some crunchy, caramelized pecans. I mean peanuts. I'm just saying it all wrong. Caramelized peanut popcorn. I love to taste peanuts. Well, I could have put cashews in here, or I could have put walnuts in here, and I could have put pecans in here, but I put peanuts in here. You can use salted, or you can use unsalted pecans. I mean peanuts. I keep saying pecans. Peanuts. Y'all say peanuts. Peanuts in here. And this mixture is still warm, so we want to use that. We want to use all those peanuts at the bottom. Okay? It's getting hard on me. Okay, but we want to get all that incorporated into the popcorn mixture. And if everything doesn't get on there after you put your mixture on there, you can just pour it in your bag, and that's what's going to happen. Yeah. Just gather it up as much as you can. And go from there. Yes. And as you can see, we have popcorn. You can make popcorn balls or however you want to do it. But we're going to spread this out and let it sit and let the air hit it. That's how I like to do it. You don't have to put it in the oven, but you can put it in the oven. But I didn't like the process last time when I did mine. But I think when you put it in the oven, which I know, I'm not gonna say I think, it's just when you put it in the oven, it's just to let all the caramelize or whatever the mixture you have in here to just mix and to cover all of your popcorn. I think we have everything already mixed up with our peanuts and everything. And yes, and this is it. I'm cooking up on my stove, so I turn my light off so y'all can really see it. Because the light, you really can't see it. So it's already forming now. It's kind of sticky, but it's okay. And just let it sit out. As you can see, it's sticky. Trying to get everything incorporated, excuse me. Because I want to get as much nuts on here into my mixture. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay, guys, I will be back. I will be back. Hey, guys, and I'm back. The popcorn is already settled. I did not put this popcorn in the oven. Just let it sit out. As you can hear the crunch. Put my scooper here. And I'm just scooping it up, scooping it up. Yeah, so. Now when the popcorn is ready to put in the bag. Like I showed you these popcorn bags earlier. Okay? But I also told you I'm going to put some, as you can see, my hand at the end. I'm going to put some popcorn down there. Some nuts, I meant to say. Some nuts. And then put the popcorn on top of it. So, I'm going to show you that. Okay, I'm back. Now I have put my glazed, honey glazed nuts, peanuts in here. I use honey glazed nuts. And I also put a little of those in there, which is toffee. And that's the name of our product here. So it's a toffee taste, okay? Popcorn. So what I'm going to do now is just put the popcorn on top of this here. I'm going to show you that process. And I love this scooper. I bought it today. I didn't see it. I wasn't looking for it, I meant to say, but at Dollar Tree, excuse me, y'all, they had this scooper. Yes, it's a perfect thing when I do my tutorial on popcorn. So I'm just going to scoop it in and sit that there. And we're just gonna pour it in. Pour it in, as you can see. And we're ready. Yes. That's what I like. That's the final product right there. Right here. That's the final product. Yes. So now we're going to put the tie on it. Make sure you leave plenty of room when you're tying them up. And I do have some tie backs here. So we're just going to put it around there. And just twist it up. so it can be secure. When you are selling your product or giving it to someone, you want to make sure it's secure so it can't come out or come loose. Okay? So we're going to do this. Keep twisting around. Keep twisting. Twist. I'm twisting this here. I'm twisting it. Okay. Okay, and this is my final product of my popcorn. Okay. This is the final product, as you all can see. Okay. And it has peanuts in it. And this is our caramelized, excuse me, and this is the peanuts at the end. This is our caramelized popcorn, which we are going to call it Crunchy Munch. Buttery toffee popcorn, yes. And this is it. Yes. And I thank you all for tuning in to Explicit Wellness. Yes, it has been a pleasure to me, and I'm getting ready to get started on the others, and I'm getting ready to make another batch. Even though I double it up, I am going to make more, okay? Because it's the size that I want, okay? Yes. And also, I have stickers. I am selling my popcorn. So, let me show you what I'm going to put on it, okay? I do have these stickers, so I'm going to put that in the front of it. It says, thank you for supporting my small business. And I do have a business. I have two businesses, too. Strawberry Jewels and Explicit Wellness. Yes, Strawberry Jewels is where I sell jewelry, and Explicit Wellness is where I do healthy foods, and I do tutorials on different foods and healthcare, skincare products. Yes, because I am an Esty, so yes. Yes, I just want to give y'all another flavor of what I have going on. So I'm going to take this sticker off and put it on the bag, because that's how I want to sell this product. Okay, so I'm just gonna slightly put it here, and now it says, thank you for supporting my small business. Okay, it says, thank you for supporting my small business. And there you have it. Thank you for tuning in to Explicit Wellness. And I hope you will enjoy, excuse me, you all, will enjoy this tutorial. And I hope you all will take part in this recipe. Try it out, because my children are going to like it. My students, not my children, but they are my children, but I know they are my students and my co-workers. Yeah. Because they like the Skittles. If you all will go back on my page and look at my Skittles popcorn, they loved it, you all. They loved it. Yeah, so this is the final product of my caramelized popcorn. Yes. Thank you for tuning in, and you all have a good one. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and share.